Good morning everyone, this is Mark of myhouse.ph and Filipino Homes. I'm very excited to announce to you that we have this new video series segment that we have called askmyhouse.ph, where we answer all your real estate questions here in Cebu and in the Philippines. Okay, so first question that we have from one of our existing clients. She said, what's the difference between an RFO and a pre-selling house? An RFO house means ready for occupancy, which means the house or your condominium is already constructed and ready for move-in. So there are certain advantages and disadvantages with an RFO unit. First one is that you can actually view your unit. Since it's already constructed, you know where it is, where it's facing. It's facing the sea. You don't have to rely on plans anymore because you can actually see your unit because it's already there. Second thing is you can move in right away. So you can move in from 2 weeks to 3 months. Within those time periods, you can move in your unit right away. The third thing is that you can start to have your unit rented out already. So if you're planning to buy, if you're purchasing your unit for investment purposes, you can have it rented out by, renters. So you can have rental income right away instead of waiting for 2 to 4 years for pre-selling units. The advantage for an RFO unit is that it's more expensive than a pre-selling unit. RFO units tend to be like 20 to 30% more than during 4 years ago during its pre-selling stage. Also, it has less flexible payment terms, which means, for example, you want to buy a townhouse, an RFO townhouse, because you want to move in right away. Okay, townhouse is, let's say, 2 million pesos. And then for a 2 million peso townhouse, you have to pay 20% of it by yourself as equity or down payment, and then the 80% will be your loan. For example, you take out a pag-ibig loan or a bank loan. So the 20% is of a 2 million is 400,000. So 400,000, you divide that. Because it's already RFO, the developers would want you to pay the 400,000 quickly. So let's say the maximum I've seen for an RFO unit, they give you 1 year to pay the 400,000. So if you divide 1 year by 400,000 by 1 year, it's equal to about 33,333 per month for 1 year. After that, you get to pay your loan, but it's 33,000. For some, it's expensive. For some, it's not. So it's up to you if you want an RFO unit or not. Pre-selling is the best price you can get for a particular project. It's the lowest price you can get. Pre-selling, it always gets higher. In real estate, prices goes higher. The longer you wait, the higher the price is. So the earlier you buy your pre-selling unit, the lowest you can get it. Pre-selling units are 20% to 30% less than RFO units. Okay, so flexible payment terms. Pre-selling units have very flexible payment terms. You get to pay your down payment, the 400,000, by 2 or 4 years, 2, 3, 4 years, like that. So for example, you have you buy the same 2 million townhouse, and you get your pre-selling very early, so you get the 4-year term, and then so instead of paying the 33,000 for 1 year, you get to pay 8,333 for 4 years. It's the same. It totals 400,000. But it's a lot easier on the pocket. You can spend more. But so, if, for example, you're earning, let's say, 30,000 a month, you're going to pay a lot, 8,000 plus for your future house, and then the rest of the money you go for your living expenses. So it's a good deal. Also, there's one more advantage actually to a pre-selling unit. You get to choose your unit. early. So because you're one of the first buyers of that particular project, you get to choose the prime locations. For example, you want a corner lot, you can choose the corner lot, or you can go for the condo unit with a sea view. You get to go to the the house near the pool. So it's up to you. You have the choice to choose the best units because you're buying pre-sale. Pre-selling units also have their own disadvantages. For pre-selling units, it depends on what stage they are. But if you go for the earliest, usually it's 4 years. So you have to wait for 4 years for you to move in your house. So that's a disadvantage also of a pre-selling unit. Also, there's a construction delay. Sometimes there are delays from the developers, like let's say there's a 6-month delay, 3-month delay, sometimes a quarter of a year delay. So that's like for example, there's a bad weather, things like that. There's some problems with the logistics with the project. Sometimes there's delay. So that's one of the risks for pre-selling units. Okay, I hope you like this new series that we have. We're very excited to have this. Maybe we'll have Angie come here soon, and we'll talk one-on-one. And please put in the comments below your questions about real estate, any project that you have, and we'll do our best to answer them. See you.